All right, guys. Just came live on both Facebook and Instagram. My name is Dustin,
And I am Tanya.
and we are Sunrise Nutrition and Fitness.
Yes, we are.
Coming at you today with a few things on goals, how to set goals, why we need goals, scoring goals. I don't got nothing else.
I don't have anything.
But super excited about this. Wait for a couple people to get on here. First, let's go over how can they get a hold of us.
So there's several ways that you can find us or get a hold of us. Both ways for sure are Facebook and Instagram, which we are running live on both of those currently.
And just so you guys are aware, follow our story too. So in
Yeah.
our story, we do sunrise success or not on a food every morning.
Lots of helpful tips
Yeah.
there.
Also put a workout out every day. Yeah. Then we also do posts both on Instagram and Facebook.
You can also find us on sunrisenf.com or sunrisenutritionandfitness.com. Both of those domains will work. We do put up blogs every week.
Yeah. Every Tuesday is blog day. Every Wednesday is live call day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of helpful information on there as well.
Every
and-
Thursday is vlog day.
Yeah,
We put a vlog up on YouTube every Thursday.
right.
So, if
And-
you're looking for nutrition and fitness information for free, I'm here to tell you, we spit it out, we cough it up, we give it out for free.
Yeah.
All we ask is that you guys share us, comment, let us know what you think, like us,
Absolutely.
subscribe to us, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, hit us up, message us. That's all we ask. It ain't no thing. We give out a lot of free, helpful information. There's so much misinformation today in the nutrition world. The fad diets and the detoxes and the weird ass patches and neon green drinks and whatever other shit they come up with. We're here to help you actually help you. We like to stick to the basics, and we like to show you how to do that all along the way. Like I said, the majority of the stuff we put out is free, and we would love to continue to help you, but like we said, just please like or share or comment or message. Check us out, subscribe, hit us up, tell all your friends, tell all your homies, tell everybody about us. Catching a few people now. What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Thanks for joining
Thanks
us.
for joining.
All right, who do we got? Leandra, what's happening? So here we go. Today we're going to talk about goals, why we need them, why we set them, and then how to set them. So, why do we need goals?
Well, goals are how we improve ourselves, how we, when we have something certain in mind that we want to achieve, we set those goals so it kind of helps hold us accountable to reaching them, and it's something that we look for and strive for.
Sure.
That's a way to put that.
Yeah. Goals are kind of what we want in life, what we want, what we're going to work towards, what we set aside time to make happen. And so some goals that we have set aside right now, we're doing the 75 Hard Challenge. It is a goal of ours to finish first try.
Absolutely.
We are on day 51
Yes,
of
we are.
75, and it's been a challenge, but we made it a goal to make it happen, and I don't see that changing in the next 24 days.
I don't either.
We've done everything that was required of us, and we continue to strive and push every day, and we are in the best shape that we've ever been, and that's that, because we set a goal and we had a plan for it and we move forward. So goals are important, whether you're just starting out or whether you're full on whatever fitness level expert.
And goals are ever changing.
Sure.
Too. Dustin and I have had numerous goals over the last few years, and so we're constantly changing. We're constantly evolving, finding and discovering new things that we want to set for ourselves, and then working towards those goals. So just because you set a certain goal doesn't mean that when you get there you're done. You can always be changing your goals. Life happens, things change. You evolve and want something different.
Sure, and don't be afraid to set short-term and long-term goals. They're all helpful. You've got to do all of them. I'm getting a ton of action. I'm guessing my man Harold's on.
So
Let's see. Harold, my man, what's happening? Patel, how can you get fit without going to the gym? Patel, I have a question. All right, how do you get fit without going to the gym? Exercise, movement.
Anything, you can do anything outside. Things that you think about, the things that you like to do for fun, whether it's mountain biking, skiing, snowboarding, skateboarding, hiking, all of those things can be considered exercise because you are getting some sort of movement in. You don't have to go to a gym. You can do basic body weight movements from home or outside. We've used playground equipment before.
Pick up a log, do squats, jump rope, run. I put a free workout every morning that requires little to no equipment or little to no space. You can literally usually do it in a 5x5 area.
And everything can be modified to fit your needs
and
as
if
well.
you need help modifying, message me and I will help you with that.
Yep.
So if you have questions after that, Patel, please shoot, but there's a million different ways, and like I said, follow our free workouts. We put them up Monday through Friday, and I promise if you are doing them, you will be on your way to being fit.
Yes.
So with goals in mind, and we're pushing towards goals, let's figure out how to set some goals. So number one thing is to have very specific goals. And by very specific goals, I mean, I want to get lean is not a very specific goal. Or I want to be able to run. That's not a specific goal. So a very specific goal would be, I want to be 8% body fat. Or I want
to lose 10 pounds
to lose
by
10 pounds. I want to lose 10 pounds. That is a specific goal. Or I want to be 8% body fat. That's a specific goal. Or I want to be able to run a 8-minute mile. That is a specific goal. But just saying I want to learn how to run, or I want to be able to run, or I want to lose some weight, or I want to be lean, none of them are specific. And so our brains can't actually comprehend that. It's just a kind of a foggy little deal, and you can never bring it into fruition. And so like most goals that go without having a specific goal, out the window, we forget them, kind of like New Year's resolutions. They're the same thing. We make a plan, but we never really go through with it because we don't plan right and we try to change too many things at once. So rule number one of making a goal is set a specific goal. And specific means specific. I want to lose 10 pounds. That's a specific goal. So that's rule number one. Stick with that. You'll be on your way. Rule number two is accountability. Someone else has to know about it. So how would you do that?
That can be just letting your spouse know, letting a coworker know. It can be announcing it on your Facebook or Instagram page so you have everybody there that knows. You can join our accountability group.
Yeah, we do run an accountability group. It is a closed private group. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to message us.
Sure.
But yeah,
just letting somebody know other than yourself, then there's somebody out there that you have to let know that you're doing it.
And that's what, so the reason we do that is, let's say on Tuesday, we just don't feel like going to the gym. But you just know that little Tanya over here is going to send you a text message and say, oh, how was the gym today? And saying I didn't go to the gym is not in your best interest. So just a small accountability partner, having someone you know is going to check in on you.
Because we don't want that feeling of letting somebody down. And that's kind of what the accountability is. So like if I'm telling Dustin that I want to go to the gym 2 days a week, then he is going to check in on me, I don't want to let him down and be like, oh, I only did 1 day or one workout today.
Sure.
It's just, it gives us that feeling of being able to do something and show that success to somebody else because we don't want to feel that failure or that fear or that feeling of letting somebody down.
Sure, or letting yourself down.
Yeah.
So, rule number 1, set a specific goal. Rule number 2, let somebody know about it. Obviously, with our challenge, we've let a lot of people know about it and our success along with it, and that's just how.
And we have each other to hold accountable as well.
And
so
obviously, we
helps.
use our accountability group. There are a few rules with the hashtag 75hard. You have to drink a gallon of water, work out 2 times, take a picture every day, stay on a diet, and read 10 pages of an entrepreneurial or self-help, not self-help, but like self-progress book. And so every day we make a post, check. We did all these things. All right, we're good. And that it's simple as that. Like my accountability partner is my group. I post it every day. They know I'm on top of things. She knows I'm on top of things. I know that I'm done.
And if we don't post at a certain, like, people will reach out and be like, hey,
where's your post at?
Where's your post?
What do you got going on? And so that keeps us accountable, and that's very, very important with your goals. So, rule number 3, make a time and set a day. So, what do we mean by that? I want to have 8% body fat by June 30th. Now we know, like, all right, we got 30 days or 60 days or 90 days or whatever you set, but set a time or day, whatever, however you want to call it. Make a date to it. If you don't make a date to it, let me explain that to you. If I say I want to be 8% body fat, period, it never goes into fruition. Just like your mind can't comprehend what getting lean means, but it can comprehend what 8% body fat means. It can comprehend that, okay, now I've told Tanya that I'm going to do this, and I want to be 8% body fat, and I want to be there by August 30th. Now your brain kicks into, oh crap, we have work to do, we need to get moving. And as we leave gray area, like, I just want to be lean, or I just want 8% body fat, but I'm not going to tell anybody, or I'm not going to set a date, it'll never happen. And that's what happens with New Year's resolutions. It's just, I'm going to quit smoking and drinking, I'm going to eat healthy, and I'm going to work out. None of them are, a solid goal. None of them are a solid plan. It's just a bunch of shit thrown in the air, and you hope something sticks to the wall. But 9 times out of 10, nothing. 99 times out of 100, nothing sticks.
And a lot of times it's because you easily talk yourself out of it.
Sure.
And we've done that numerous times. We set something and it's easy to just like, well, I'll just have pizza this weekend. Yep. And then it's, well, I'll have pizza and beer this weekend.
Sure.
Oh, well, I work hard. Like, so that you easily just start talking yourself out. And the next thing you know, you're so far from your goal that you haven't even started.
Yep. I quit.
Yeah.
Next year. There's always January next year.
Yep.
That's the nice thing about New Year's resolutions is we can always try it again next year.
That's right.
So, like I said, set a date to it. 30 days, 60 day, 90 day, whatever. If you got short-term goals, long-term goals, set a 30-day goal, set a 90-day goal. Set a quarterly goal, which would be every 3 months. And check these things off. Make sure that these are ways that you can stay on track, and then you can also break them down backwards. So if you want to lose 30 pounds in quarter 3, which would be coming up at the end of June. So July, August, September would be quarter 3 of the year. If you want to lose 30 pounds, that means you have to lose 10 pounds a month. So if I'm trying to lose 30 pounds in 3 months, 10 pounds a month. How do I figure that out? I have to lose 2.5 pounds a week if every week is 4 weeks. And if I have to lose 2.5 pounds every week, that breaks down to like 0.37 pounds a day. And as long as your scale continues to show you that you're going down and the inches are coming off, you're on track and you know what you need to do to catch them 30 pounds in 3 months. So set your date. Rule number 1, make it crystal clear. I want to lose 30 pounds. Number 2, I'm going to tell Tanya about it. That way she can check on me every day or every other day to make sure that I'm going towards my goal. Number 3, I'm going to say I want to do it in quarter 3. So 30 pounds, Tanya knows quarter 3, I'm gonna knock this out. And now you're starting to see how this is being real, and your brain can wrap around it, and you can focus on doing it instead of just, I want to lose some weight, or I want to get lean. None of that shit is real. Make it real. Make it seeable. Make you be able to visualize it. Rule number 4 is have a reason for your goal.
Yeah, think about why, like if you're trying to lose weight, for instance, why are you wanting to lose the weight? Is it you want to feel good, move better? Is it you want to be able to play with your kids or your grandkids? You know, what is the specific reason of why you're wanting to achieve that goal? Because when you have an actual reason, it makes it more doable. It makes you want to do it more and want to work hard for that goal.
Yeah, sure. And so neither of us can, obviously, the two of us can't have kids, but if I was a parent, you better believe that I'd be wanting to play tackle football in the backyard with my kids, or I'd be wanting to wait until I had grandkids and I'd still want to be playing tackle football. You know, 60, 70, 80 years old. I don't want to be on blood pressure medication and diabetes medication and too fat to get up and slow and lazy and don't want to do nothing and just watch my grandkids run around or my kids run around. I want to be out there. I want to be knocking heads with them. I want to be hugging and loving and kissing and running. And that's a reason, you know. Obviously, like I said, I can't, she can't. But our reason is different. We live a healthy lifestyle. We live an active lifestyle. And so our reason is we have travel dreams. We have adventure dreams. We have hiking and biking and skydiving and skinny dipping. And I'm here to tell you I want to look the best when I'm skinny dipping. But those are my reasons. These are why I push myself. My other reasons are we have clients that we help every day. And them clients are looking at us for help. They're looking at us for inspiration. They're looking at us for motivation. And if you're watching me, I promise you that I'm working just as hard, if not harder than you are. Even though you may think I'm in shape, there's more to come, there's more to do, there's always harder to push. And so people are relying on me, and I'm relying on them to push me. And so my reasons are because I want to be the best me that I can be. I want to help you the best that I can help. And I want to be able to do it all. I want to see it all. I want to do it all. I want to run it all.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
If that don't make you excited, I don't know what does. So goal number one, or rule number one of making goals is?
Be specific.
Be very specific.
Very, very specific.
So back to our original, I want to lose 30 pounds. That's my goal. Rule number two?
Make yourself accountable.
So
Have an accountability partner.
I'm going to tell Tanya that I want to lose 30 pounds, right? So 30
Yes.
pounds lost, tell Tanya about it. Rule number three?
Is to set a date.
All right, so quarter three, I want to lose 30 pounds. Tanya, now you know about it, right?
Yes, I do.
All right, so rule number four is have a reason behind it. And my reason behind it is because I want to run around the world the rest of my life with you until I'm 160 years old and the entire world's sick of me.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Rule number five is you have got to expect yourself to achieve it.
Yep.
And that's what we mean by starting to, like, what you believe you can achieve. And by telling yourself positive things, by truly believing that you can lose 30 pounds, by truly believing that you can run around with your grandkids, that you can play with your kids, that you can live a healthy lifestyle, that you can be successful at this. A lot of it goes back to we have got to stop doing the crappy fad diets and weird shit and I only eat eggs and V8 or whatever the hell else people come up with these days. We've got to get away from all of those things and we got to go back to the basics of eating whole foods, drinking water, exercising, getting good rest, getting good sun, and being the best us,
Yeah.
you know? So make sure that you expect to do so. And I expect to lose them 30 pounds in quarter three.
Absolutely.
So, one last recheck. Rule number one, I want to lose 30 pounds. That is a specific goal, and I can make it happen. How am I going to make it happen? I'm going to tell Tanya about it so that she's checking in on me. Tanya, I want to lose 30 pounds. Rule number three, I need to make a date that I need to do that by, or it's just blah blah in my brain. So I want to do that in quarter three. So Tanya, I want to lose 30 pounds in quarter three, and I'm on my way. Rule number 4 is I want to have a reason for that. And the reason I want to lose them 30 pounds is because I want to be able to travel and see the world with you until I'm 160 and the whole world hates me. And rule number 5, I expect to make that happen. And if you don't think just by me getting excited about this made up shit, I made that whole thing up and right now I want to lose 30 pounds.
Exactly.
But I believe that I can do it. I don't have 30 pounds to lose, but I'm going to try like hell now. No, I'm not. But expect that you can do it.
Even on the days that are hard, because there's going to be hard days. I'm not going to lie to you.
Mama said there'd be days like that.
Mama said, and there is days like that.
There is days.
And those are the days you really have to fight that mental barrier and believe as much as you can believe that you can do it.
Yep.
And when you think the positivity, you start to see the positive results.
Sure.
I don't know how many times, like today in the gym, I got frustrated and discouraged because I was trying to, I'm very bad at push-ups. I'm getting better with them. But like I had to tell myself that I could do it. And like sometimes you just have to like scream at yourself and push.
And me, she yelled at me too.
I did.
Don't let her fly. She yelled at me.
I did.
Matter of fact, if you guys want to look real close, you see my nose.
I did not do that.
She had nothing to do with that. Just kidding.
I had nothing to do with that.
I did it myself. I was carrying 2 water jugs and I ran my thumb up my nose to push my sunglasses up, and I dug right into my nose.
And this morning it cracked open.
Yeah, I peeled it open overnight, and this morning my whole face was covered in blood, so it looked like I got into a fight.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sometimes you just have to yell at yourself,
Sure.
like, come on, you know, like just get after it.
Sure.
And it helps.
So yeah, I mean that's how we make goals. That's how in all aspects of our life. I don't want to get into everything,
right?
Even in nutrition and fitness, but bank accounts, jobs, life, relationship. These are all ways that you can make goals in all them ways that will improve your life.
Absolutely.
So with that, if anybody has any questions.
Scott has a question.
Awesome.
It says, where do you draw the line between lofty goals and unrealistic expectations?
I don't even know how to answer that.
I don't either.
I don't know. Okay, so I guess to me an unreal expectation is I don't think I'll ever be an NBA player. I know I'm 6'3". I know I'm good looking as hell. But I can hoop too, but I'm probably not going to make it to the NBA. I'm 34, probably out of my prime now. That would be an unrealistic expectation. But as far as something that is your health or your fitness, I don't see there being too many things that we can't achieve if we just continue to believe in ourselves, continue to work every day for it. So yeah, I guess unrealistic expectations to me are, 6% body fat, and at Mr. Olympia, they're on enormous amount of drugs, they're on enormous amount of workout regimens and food. I mean,
that's their job.
Yeah, when you start eating 15,000 calories a day, now you see how it can be unrealistic. I mean, that's insanity. But there's definitely healthy and unhealthy goals. Trying to be 90 pounds or something like that as an adult is not healthy. But if you're sticking to healthy and fathomable goals, I think they're all attainable,
And I think too, starting out, because some people have misconceptions on how much weight they have to lose.
Oh, yeah.
And, you could start out with a goal that you think is like a good goal.
Sure.
But over, time, as you start losing weight, you realize that that's unrealistic.
Sure.
And so it changes,
Yeah.
and you adjust it, if that makes sense.
So, just real quick, like right now, you see how lean I am? I probably still have 10 to 12 pounds of fat to lose. But everybody that I normally talk to says, oh, I got 15 pounds to lose before such and such. And like, it's so funny because 15 pounds is not that much, especially when you eat like crap and don't exercise. If you start eating well and exercising, 15 pounds will go real fast. And so they get that 15 pounds gone, and it's like, oh, well, I've probably only got like 10 more pounds before I got a six-pack. Well, it might be 40 more pounds. To, you know, I mean, like, it truly is that much different. But everybody underestimates how much weight they have to lose, and then they overestimate how much exertion they put out in the gym. And that's just our bodies, you know, easy way out type shit. And that's just ingrained in our brain. It's at nobody's fault of their own.
Right.
But sometimes the cost of getting lean and stuff like that, you got to decide if that's worth it or not to you. I would say right now I'm ready for beer and pizza, and we still have 24 days to go.
I know.
You know, but I mean, like, I'm gonna keep at it, obviously, but it's easy to want to take a little bit easier of a route. I'm ready for a break, but I mean, that's the cost of getting lean. And do I want to stay this thin the rest of my life? No, I promise you I'll be at 215 by the end of the summer. 9 months ago, I never thought I'd be at 220, but here I am. That was a lofty goal, but felt unrealistic. See, but that felt unrealistic.
Right.
Unrealistic goals or, you know, unrealistic expectations and lofty goals are like you said, two different things. Unrealistic to me is something that just you cannot make real.
Right.
But you can make a lot of stuff real. I will call her out. She's had endometriosis, and so she's had a ton of surgeries in her abdomen area, and she was always like, well, I can't get that lean because I have scar tissue and blah blah blah.
Yeah, I always have this, or had this pooch around my lower stomach, and I'm like, I can never lose that, I can never lose it.
And that's because we never put the work in.
Yeah, I would get to, if you've ever heard us talk about the thermostat, I would get to a point where I would get comfortable, and I would never push past that.
Sure.
And I would just kind of kick the brakes down or turn the heat down a little bit, because I never pushed myself further than what I was capable.
Everybody's
because
comfortable.
I didn't think I was capable.
Yeah. Everybody's comfortable at 75 degrees.
Yeah.
But when the thermostats turn to 100, people want to start turning it back to 75 where it's easy. And we're both guilty of that.
But as of, when did we, April?
Yeah.
I think
April 9th.
When we started, we had actually started a challenge, or a goal, set goals before the 75 hard challenge. And this is the first time ever that I have lost. Like, I still have a little bit, but it's like I'm the leanest I have ever been that I can even think of.
And even has abs that you can see.
Yeah.
And so it's funny how we can make, like, well, I can't do that but you can. It's just the fact that we don't push hard enough.
And you
to
have
get
to
there.
get comfortable getting uncomfortable.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Yep. With that, if no one's got anything, we hope that you can use this to make some goals for yourself and start smashing heads together.
Yes.
And if you need accountability, send us a text. We would love to help you out, or a message or whatever, and we will try to get you on the right track. Like Scott, who's lost 300, and he's lost over 80 pounds by Friday, I'm guessing. He's lost 80 pounds already. I'm guessing by Friday he will be even farther down. It's been a really fun journey, Scott. You've done amazing.
Yes.
If anybody is looking for help, we would love to help out. If anybody wants to hear Scott's story, join Scott Strouff. That guy's got an awesome story. He's pushing hard as hell, and we're going to have him at 205 by his wedding, which he doesn't believe will happen, but we will get you there. So with that, anybody else? It doesn't look like anybody had. Oh, just as I said, keep kicking the 75 hard. I'm doing the same. Hell yeah, keep it up, man.
Yes.
What day are you on?
Scott.
Yeah, awesome. What day are you on, man? That's super cool that you're doing. We're on day 51 today.
Yes.
And everything's checked off, so I'm officially through day 51.
Me too.
21. Keep it up, man. Go to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sunrise Nutrition and Fitness. We've done a vlog every week, and
it's
just
a recap of our week previous,
and it'll
on
help
how we feel about it, and some things that we notice and things that might be helpful for you.
Sure, yeah, because our perspective has changed every week, and so yeah, jump on there if you would, man. hop
If you
on.
have questions, hit us up with them.
We would love to help.
For
so,
sure.
With that, I appreciate it. Scott's on day 22. So Scott and
Whoop.
man, you guys need to get together
Yeah.
and keep each other going. So with that, we appreciate each and every one of you. We thank you for everything. Awesome. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you all. And as always, spread love.
Bye.